Hi, I'm Helen Lynn. I'm 41 years old and I am a private pilot. Today, I am going to talk about how to talk to your CFI. I'm going to give you 5 communication tips that will help accelerate your flight training so that you can get where you need to go. In traditional school, you are the passenger sometimes of your education. However, in flight training, you are the boss of the flight journey. And a lot of times that can be difficult when you have a flight instructor, a CFI, that may not be matching your needs for the flight training process. So here are some tips in terms of how to talk to them so that you can get the most out of your flight training. Number 1, be direct. I know it's really hard sometimes to say what you want, but that is all you can really do to let your CFI know when things aren't working, or maybe when they are working. They can't read your mind. So tell them what you're understanding and what you're not understanding. If there's something you don't understand, ask them to explain it a different way. One of the things I love to use with any CFI, if I don't understand something, is I say, explain this to me like I am 10 years old. And that generally gets them thinking about breaking it down even simpler, since sometimes it can be very advanced concepts or different terms that you don't know. Number 2, ask for a syllabus. This took me a long time to really understand because I just trusted my instructors, but ask them for a syllabus. They should be using a syllabus to go through your flight plans. So ask them to see it, ask them which one they're using, and honestly follow along with it. There's nothing wrong to say, hey, where are we in the syllabus? It really helps me prepare for our next lesson. And I think they would really appreciate that. Ask them, how are you planning to get me there using the syllabus? What are you looking for? What do I need to do to meet you there? So a lot of it is asking them, but also saying, I will also bring my A game if you bring yours. Number 3, after each lesson, ask for feedback. Your instructor should be giving you some sort of debrief anyways. However, a lot of times it's not super intuitive for everybody to ask, how do you think I did? Because that opens up criticisms, but just remember you're gonna need constructive feedback to grow and learn. So just ask, what can I do differently? What did I do well? And what do you as the CFI need to see from me in order to move on to the next steps? Number 4, ask your CFI what you should be studying before the next lesson. Ask them what we're going to work on for the next lesson and what they suggest you read and study before that. That will be really helpful to your training and will help your retention levels, but also understanding for the next lesson. So definitely ask them on that if they haven't already given it to you. Number 5, don't be shy and ask to fly with another instructor. Even if it's once or twice, you will be surprised how much you can learn from just getting a different perspective on the same maneuvers. And if your instructor has an issue with that, then I think it's a little bit of a red flag. First, I would definitely ask your instructor why he or she feels that way in terms of not wanting you to fly with someone else. But I would, on your end, position it as, hey, really think it would help me get a different perspective in flying a lesson or two with someone else like that. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, subscribe below.